Savage Report.
Welcome to the Savage Report, and I'm here with my gang.
It's your girl, Lila Biz.
Nino.
And we haven't been around a good little second, man. We wasn't together on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We ain't had no Friendsgiving. Lila canceled the concert.
I didn't cancel it. Janky promotion.
Shit. Damn. I got my money back, though.
Yeah.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving? No, good stuff.
My shit was lit, man. You know, I had this is the first Thanksgiving in like 3 years that I didn't have my girl around. She in basic training. So I just been outside, just in the house, just floating around, getting in where I fit in. Like
My man said just floating.
I'm just floating around, man.
Where's my girl?
Like the other night, I got hungry. The kids just went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I got hungry, and I was just like, I want to go to Burton's. I went to Burton's. It was filled with women. I left. This ain't a place for me to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's too many beautiful women in here. They all black. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's drinking. You know, I'm going to go home.
That's beautiful, though.
I'm trying to stay the fuck out the way, man. You feel me? I have been beating my meat sometimes twice, 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay good, man. You feel me? It takes discipline.
This might be the top.
I've been fist bumping niggas.
I don't even know about your fist bump.
Yeah, because I ain't been trying to shake hands. These hands be busy. These hands be busy, man. What you want me to do? Man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the times that I'm in right now. But you know, small sacrifice for longevity. Because I know what the end game is going to be.
Well, I haven't been masturbating.
That sucks.
You know,
masturbate?
I haven't masturbated in a long time, like 6 months.
In a while.
No, you're a masturbator, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I haven't masturbated in like 6 months. I don't even watch porn. I haven't watched porn in like half a year. I don't do that stuff no more.
That's crazy. Cause I ain't even been masturbating to porn like that.
So you just have great
like you just got videos of you and you got videos. And
I got that, and then like memory bank, man. It's all up here, bro. I ain't gotta watch that shit no more. Cause I had deleted all that shit off my Twitter. Like I got all that. I got away from that shit on Twitter. Cause Twitter is the devil. You understand?
Yeah.
Like Twitter will have you watching porn and then a fight video and then more porn
and death.
Yeah, man.
Well, let's get into it. Lila, you said you don't. Do you try not to masturbate? That's never been your thing, or you're taking a stand. You're saying I'm not.
So I think it's just something that's just happening because in my mind I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna masturbate and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then I just don't do it, and then, you know, I just go to sleep.
It sound exciting.
Because usually it's because it's like, okay, I want to, because I do it because I want to come. That's the thing. It's not like I'm enjoying the whole process. I just want to feel the, but then it's like, I just want to go to bed, you know? And I know it's going to take me to bed. But sometimes I'll be so tired, so.
Yeah, see, this isn't a regular thing for me. It's just, you know, my girl is not around. What's the alternative? Fucking bitches. I'm not doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even bring it up as the alternative. That's because that's not your alternative. That's not even you.
It's not my alternative.
I've been around you so long. That's not even you.
I'm just saying, when it's like this. If a nigga going to prison for a couple of years, you know your girl fucking.
That's hurtful.
You feel me? So what you think a girl think is she going to basic training for a couple months, and you a nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to prove niggas wrong. I'm trying to change. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to change the
perspective.
Okay. Her perspective on niggas. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you think you have a sex addiction?
Nah, because it's not like I have to. It's not like something that I'd be like, oh, I gotta do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I get that urge, and goddamn, I need to bust a nut, I'm gonna beat my meat.
3 times a day sounds like
2 to 3 times, and sometimes twice back to back.
See, here's the thing. I think just because you say that, when I said addiction, you said I gotta go. Sometimes addiction's not like that. It's like I'm gonna just beat my meat 3 times, and that could mean addiction.
Yeah. No, because I might go
every day.
I might.
And you saying it like this? I'm gonna beat my meat.
But I might go like a day or 2 without doing it if I'm busy, especially on busy ass days. You feel me? It's not like I'm going to stop what I'm doing to go beat my meat.
But it's gonna happen
if I got that urge. But I make time in my schedule so it don't affect my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a nigga that be like, oh, I see some ass, you know what I'm saying? Or like,
I think it's levels
and not anything just, you know what I'm saying, got me going there. But you know, as a man,
I
wake up. It's really morning time and before I'm going to sleep, because you know, as a man, we wake up with hormones. We wake up. You know what I'm saying? Rock hard sometimes. What am I supposed to do with that?
They'll go away.
I think for me, like
you what you say, but you got a nigga that can come over at any point in time and make sure you good. Your wife is right next to you, so you wake up with morning wood, you just turn right over. Me,
yeah, so my house, like it's
a damn tent in my bed.
I never had a really issue with like love making in my house. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have your ups and downs or your dry spells. That's a part of long relationships. But I ain't never been like deprived, you know, to that point. But when it comes down to like pornography, I put that away just from out of like lust. You know what I'm saying? That's that for me. It starts with the act, and that can turn into full on destruction if you let that get away. So
that can make you turn into a sex addict.
A sex addict that can.
That's when you see that shit. Now you gotta go beat your meat. Now instead of 2-3 times a day, you beating that motherfucker 5-6 times a day. You in the bed all day.
And then and then the crazy thing, it can take you to as far like before you know it, you didn't cheat it because you got all these sexual demons because now you just lusting over any and everything.
Desires.
So desire. So I mean, I prayed on that. Stopped watching porn, and then after that, it just was like. I just realized like the porn, it was just out of like habit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even like when it comes down to like smoking so much. Some of that stuff is just out of habit. You know what I'm saying? You doing it so much, but
yeah. Man, I mean, Thanksgiving was cool. I ate a lot of food. Went to 2 different houses. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I was by myself. Went home alone. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, when you spend so much time with somebody and they're not there no more, you start having holes in your day because you don't like, damn, I used to do this, I used to do that. Now I got extra responsibilities, which I'm already used to shit like that. But nigga, I am so tired of school. I'm so tired of waking up at fucking 6 a.m. in the morning, gang.
I'm tired of sports. I'm so sick and tired.
Yeah. This boy better make it to somebody's league. I just feel like I just put so much time in just in this 1 year alone. I'm like, damn. Man. And we're on to 2 more sports. Like he was in football, now he's in track and basketball, and I'm just like.
My son went from football to track and basketball. It's so nothing but a week break. My daughter, she's in volleyball, choir, theater,
and
debate.
He is in band.
And it's just like, dang, I get it. You don't want to hold them back from nothing.
Yep.
But it's like you only have like a month window out the whole entire year where there's really nothing Christmas that you have to do. Yeah. And
so what do you do? Let's say you got a son. Your son is in a sport, right? Mm-hmm. But he's ass. Like super ass.
Well, there's other things you learn within, being on a team and all
that.
At
What point do you be like?
But I ain't telling nobody to come see you.
No, we're gonna.
I'm saying
we're gonna finish the year out. We're gonna have a conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
And then next year we're gonna figure out
what year is that.
I mean,
what about your son going to like the 10th or 11th grade and he's not even third string on JV?
Well, first of all, you gotta
find his sport.
Yeah, and plus you gotta ask them like how they feel about it. If my son is like, hey, look, Pop. I'm not gonna be like, hey, you're the best. You just gotta get a chance. If he like, yo, I know I'm not about nothing, but I'm enjoying the camaraderie, the friendship. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna let you rock out. But what I'm saying, if there's other sports that he's better at, that he can be used more, I'm gonna say let's focus on this. There's no need to do 5-6 sports a year and then 5 of them.
So much money.
I've seen people putting their kids in, like some schools are starting to carry gaming teams. Like I seen that in New York, and I seen that. Well, it's a New York school, a technical school in New York that got gaming.
They have a
teams.
Gaming club at major school.
Yeah, but like
I like it though.
They be doing competitions and shit for the kids that's not into sports and shit, but they can make them gamers be making that bread.
I made a natural athlete. He didn't even know he was good at football, and here we are. And then the coaches they eat him up. And they were like, "Is he coming back next season? We actually want him in basketball." And I'm like, "Do you just want my money?"
What y'all do for Thanksgiving?
So we had brunch at my cousin's, and then I went to Ori's people's house for dinner, and then the next day, Friday, because Ori's sister came in on Thanksgiving, we had Thanksgiving again on Friday, and I made different food.
Oh, okay.
I made deviled eggs, potatoes, and it was something else. Deviled eggs, potatoes. What's the thing?
You got mac and cheese, nigga?
Oh, he made the mac and cheese.
Oh, can he make mac and cheese?
Very good. I mean, his brother's sister's father came over his house, and he was like, he's Jamaican. He was like, "Dad, macaroni and cheese. That's good. I'm gonna take some home."
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I made macaroni and cheese this year. I made the macaroni and cheese, and I made the turkey. This is my first year making a turkey.
Was it dry?
Not at all.
How did you make it? I had a honey
spatch,
bourbon
I think it's called
turkey.
like spatch, spatchcock or something like that, where you flatten the turkey. So I made it that way. That made it easier for everything to cook through. And then just regular, I just brined it with regular seasoning and then seasoned it, regularly, injected it with the butter and all that stuff. And it was good. But we stayed at home. We didn't do too much. You know what I'm saying? I got a homeless guy named Steve that I pass every day when I'm at work off Broad Rock. Yeah, well, I met him. I found out his name on Thanksgiving because I said, "Yo, Steve, I'm gonna bring you a plate. Where you gonna be?" He said, "I'll be right here." So Thanksgiving, we getting ready to eat. I said, "Yo, make my homeless guy a plate." So I go out there and I don't see Steve. I'm like, God, man, where is Steve at?
Steve lies. Steve has a family and a house.
I look. Steve did move to the corner over there.
Oh, okay.
So I parked the car. I go to give Steve a plate. Steve got about 6-7 plates out that joint. Well, he was like, man, thank you. My name's Steve. I gave Steve the plate. But at the end of the day, bro, homeless, man, go take them plates wherever you at, warm them up, eat them. You know what I'm saying? So
6-7 plates.
I mean, hey. 6-7 plates with nowhere to stay. I can't say give me that plate, Steve.
Aww.
But nah, Thanksgiving it was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Didn't have to do much, didn't leave, didn't go nowhere.
That was good.
This is, I don't know, I've been really into sports this year, man. Football season has been incredible this year.
So who's up? Because I haven't been following the sport. Like, who's going to go to Super Bowl, what do we think?
I don't know yet, but I know goddamn Detroit and the Cowboys play tonight.
Yeah.
And I got my money on the Cowboys.
I was ready to say
every single time the Cowboys have been against adversity, they win me my money. You understand? I fuck with the Cowboys. Last game Cowboys won, nigga, on Thanksgiving. Man, I bet $300 on them boys.
Dang.
Nigga, I won $750. I ain't mad.
$750.
I fuck with the Cowboys.
I ain't a Cowboys fan,
and I fuck with my team
because I'm a Commanders fan. But you gotta respect it. You gotta respect what the Cowboys.
Y'all boys keep playing your hearts out. They have a great season this year. Basketball season different because all the niggas that I love is old and washed.
What's your basketball squad again? They did Chris Paul dirty. What's that about?
My team is the Bulls. We're young and dumb and we're ass.
You still like the Bulls?
That's my team.
You don't change. You don't change them teams.
I love my team through it all.
I'm a Celtics fan. It took us a while to get to where we at now. Like we got a squad.
I know that my brother used to be a Bulls fan. I don't know if he still is. I have to ask him because when I say he was a Michael Jordan fanatic,
right?
He's a Michael Jordan fan,
but he loved everything about the Bulls because of Michael Jordan. So I don't know.
I respect it though because he's still a Bulls fan, but the Jordan fan. But they did Chris Paul dirty on his farewell tour. Like he's getting ready to retire after how many years? Yeah, they told bro. On the road, like, bro, go ahead, go home, pack it up, go home.
We don't need you.
That's really what it was. That's really like, hey, bro,
They would never do that to LeBron. LeBron
never
finished that fucking tour.
Yeah, but that's LeBron.
When is LeBron going to stop?
Tour. I don't know. LeBron body is falling apart. These niggas is getting old, man.
LeBron is 40.
Man, basketball years, that's fucking 60, 70. You know how bad it is on your knees? Look at Joel Embiid. Look at his knees. Man, that man is done.
You seen that Curry commercial where he was like, I'm so consistent. I've always had the same number. He's played for the same team. Like, these guys have really been in the league for like 20 years. And it seemed like 10, 11 years, but it's really like 20 years. They're getting ready to leave.
Steph's still dropping them numbers, though.
Still.
When do you think he's going to retire?
I don't know. That nigga's incredible, bro.
I give Steph Curry, and I think he's going to be one of the people that's going to go the distant because he has that shot. He doesn't really have to. He can stop. He can stop playing hard and just be.
And he got good. Well, he got weird ankles. I tell you that. But that nigga can
shoot.
He can shoot. He cannot run so much. He cannot go in. He's
definitely top 5 of all time. He's top 5 of all time.
Yeah.
Like shooters or just like players?
Basketball players. Period. Like name. Like nah. He is. To me. I don't put no nigga without no ring in my top 5. I'm sorry. That's the catalyst. I fuck with AI. I love AI, but he don't got no fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you good for the culture, but fuck the culture right now.
And I'm not one of those players that's like, there'll never be better rappers than Biggie and Tupac. Like at some point that gets kind of old. You know what I'm saying? Like, there'll never be nobody better than
Jordan.
No.
I got LeBron. I got.
You got LeBron over Jordan?
No, I got Jordan, Steph Curry, Kobe Bean Bryant, LeBron James, and the number 5 can go of all time. Shaquille O'Neal. Sorry, like.
What do you like about Shaquille O'Neal's game?
I was alive in his prime.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Can you dig
You
it?
don't understand what it's like. This
Shazam, the Hollywood part of it, everything.
You see a nigga dunk on TV and your TV screen is shaking, nigga. Like the Diesel era was an era. I was a
Hated his
kid.
shoes.
I didn't know. Cause those spiral jumps, you know what I'm talking about?
He had one pair of Shaqs where it was like, okay, cool.
That was okay.
But the other one was a business move, and I understood that because that shit catered to the kids who couldn't afford other shit. I fuck with it. Yeah. I understood what he was doing because his whole legacy revolves.
Why they gotta be ugly though?
I mean,
they Walmart shoes. They $11 shoes.
No, have y'all been to Walmart lately? Their stuff is nice. I think they get stuff from Shein.
You talking about the clothes?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I shop
Amazing.
I get some Walmart stuff for real. This is a Walmart sweater.
I'm telling you, Walmart is
a
next
Walmart sweater.
level now.
I promise you, Walmart.
I get all majors jeans from Walmart.
I promise you, they're buying that shit straight from the people.
From Shein?
Nah, from
the people from the companies.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you can like as a person, if you own a business, you can literally buy that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you own a business, you can't get a Uline catalog. You can only really get a Uline catalog when you own a store. That's how I feel like some of these retail places, you got opportunities to have whatever in your store. It's just all you're going to buy.
I don't know who is in control of like fashion and merchandise now though, but like literally, you know, us black people, we walk up in Walmart, it's like, okay, Walmart.
Yeah.
Y'all are really doing it.
I'm a real deal
Walmart no more.
I'm a real deal Target shopper though. Like I am a Target shopper. I'm trying to put y'all on. Y'all probably gonna be like, you're late. But when it comes down to kids' clothes, there's no expiration on the clothes. If you got the receipt or if you got your Target account, you can spend $500 on clothes, and you can take them clothes right back to Target, and they're gonna give you $500 in cash. It could be a year later. The shirt could be ripped. It could be a fire and half the shirt gone. They gonna give you that money. They gonna give you that money back. Well, we've been doing that every single year. Like just go in and just take the kids' clothes back. They gonna give you cash. You buy it again, and then spend your money at Target for your kids.
But it has to be for kids' clothes, and Major don't wear kids' clothes.
Well, no, it's adult. I think I did some stuff with adult clothes. I don't know. My wife be knowing that stuff. But yeah.
I don't know. I don't go to Walmart for clothes and stuff. It's not like I'm against it, but I remember last time I bought something from Walmart was some pair of work shoes when I had a job. Them shits fell apart piece by piece.
The Walmart.
Yeah, you gotta spend money on them. You gotta go to Red Wing shoes. You gotta go spend $200. I got some $200 work boots.
I gotta go to Red Wing.
You gotta go piece by piece.
Piece by piece. No, it's the sole first, and then the toe. That shit was just going apart piece by piece.
I bought some Jordans from StockX, right? I bought some 20-year-old Jordans, right? Some
I'm sure the glue on them things.
Them joints was beautiful. Man, I got a crazy outfit. I'm ready to go to work. I go to Kroger's because I'm like, man, I just need to get a white tee. I'm walking. Then I'm like, yo, feel light. Bro, I looked down.
Nigga got the Flintstones going on.
I looked down. The bottom of the shoes was bust out. And I'm talking about something. I try to walk fast, and the faster I walk, the shoes are just falling apart. Bro, by the time I got to that door, I had to take the shoes off.
All socks.
I had to take the shoes off. People looking like. People watching me, just my feet crumbling.
Broke ass nigga.
I caught out of work.
Why did you walk to the store and take them off? I'd walk back to the car.
Man, bro, there was no more shoes.
Damn.
The shoes were crumbled. It was dust.
Damn, man.
Piece by piece.
Piece by piece.
I'll be on this.
Jordans.
We talking about, you know what I'm saying, shoes and shit, bro. Can we just go ahead and talk about how Steph Curry is no longer signed to Under Armour?
Why is he not?
Fuck them, man.
Yeah, you couldn't get no good shoe out of him.
Yeah,
bro. Them ugly shoes.
Steph,
He's with Nike now, right? Or
he ain't with nobody, but he's wearing. But this man had on the flu games.
Yeah.
In one game, this nigga Steph. Under Armour fucked Steph's shoe game up, bro. Nobody was ever like, I need to get those new Stephs.
Never.
Shit says,
But they probably paid him really good.
I mean, cool, but you have no KDs.
Yeah.
You have no LeBron, no Jordan
Curry
legacy of shoes. Yeah, Curry. That's Stephen Curry.
That's Stephen
He should.
But he
There
still
should be
can.
Curry.
I think
top
this-
3 ball players of all time
it's
with no
different.
shoe.
Top 5.
It's
Not
different.
top
3 to me.
Yeah, it's different when you're actually playing and you're going through like history with your shoes.
Yeah.
As Kevin Durant did, as LeBron did, especially as Jordan did. Now you can pull from this game, like you said, the flu games.
The Damian Lillards.
You know what I'm saying? You got kids like Melos,
the Anthony Edwards.
I mean, the Anthony Edwards. My son like the Melos and the Ja Morants and all that stuff. What? I can't get with them, but that's his era of basketball.
I'm not wearing no low top shoes. No basketball shoes with no jeans. That shit is the tackiest shit ever, bro.
That's how the Kevin Durant's.
I hate when I remember when niggas was wearing. I remember that age when niggas was wearing LeBrons with cargos. That was a terrible age.
I love that era though.
That era was fine. If you go back and look at that era, that shit was tacky as hell.
I want the phone pops.
That's when niggas was wearing the glasses without the lenses. You know what I'm saying?
And I actually hated women that wore phone posits. It's like, why'd you dress so hard?
Phone posits was my trap shoes.
Like you just.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what?
You talk about you on a soft life.
Yeah,
these phone posits on.
Let me talk about this too. Have you seen the increase in trap influencers on the internet?
What you mean trap influencers?
It's niggas on the internet that's literally like talking about the trap, talking about selling bowls and just a whole bunch of illegal weird shit that niggas is talking about. It's a whole thing.
They're not getting in trouble?
Nah, man. So I got into it with one of them niggas before, bro. And I just hate when niggas be trying to talk about shit that I don't believe that you've done. Because if you've done this shit, you're never going to be on here talking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to tell niggas, you know, niggas is out here doing the most. You know what I mean? One of them trap influencer niggas just got his fucking store raided in Richmond. Let's Smoke RVA, which is on Broad Street.
What's it called?
Let's Smoke RVA.
Let's Smoke RVA.
Gone.
Dang.
Raided by the police. Everybody want to be a trapper. Niggas be lying. You're not getting no money out here in these streets. You trying to get this social media money. If you was getting money in the streets, you don't give a fuck about no social media money. What the fuck is that?
So what did you go back and forth with him about?
Because this nigga was trying to tell me, he said something like, niggas need to start getting jobs and stop trapping because niggas ain't working with if you're not working with a couple of bowls, with a couple pounds, you shouldn't be in this game. And all I simply said was, niggas from the streets get it how they live. Whether you trapping an ounce, whether you trapping
whether you getting an ounce or you breaking that thing.
Some niggas ain't trapping to be rich, gang. Some niggas is doing this shit to pay their child support, to fucking pay a bill that need to be paid.
It's so,
you know what I'm saying? Not everybody trying to be Pablo.
It's so simple. Like you got some people that, like you say, they moving pounds. You got people to this day that's getting 2 ounces and breaking that drink down the pools. And if they don't do that, they not gonna be able to, like you said, pay a bill.
That's all they gotta do.
That's all they gotta do.
Like, bro, why would I go out here if all I need is a certain bill? I feel like it take a certain type of nigga to have that discipline to be able to cop just what you need and pay this bill without Pablo dreams. You feel me?
So does everybody that sell drugs want to be a drug lord?
No, it's not. Them days is over. Them days is over.
It's just a job.
I just don't like
need
it
some
when
money
niggas,
right quick.
Like I really come from the street shit. I never knock a nigga hustle ever. If you trapping a zip, if you trapping a half, and that shit is getting your job done, nigga, and you go to work your 9 to 5, kudos to you. But I'm never out. Before I tell a nigga how to trap, I'm gonna tell a nigga just go to work. I'm never gonna glorify selling drugs ever, and that's what these niggas be trying to do. Glorify this shit. Yeah, you know, if you get 20 bowls, you can break it down. Like, why are you on this app talking like that, you bitch ass nigga?
And I would never tell somebody to sell drugs
ever.
Because the reality is, no matter how much or how little, I literally hustled for like 10 years straight. I had kids, you know what I'm saying? And I only stopped because I moved to a new place and I was like, hey, bro, I'm about to what's the word when you mess up an area?
About to fumble.
I'm about to mess this new place up. I'm at a new place. Why am I bringing people to this new house? My kids were young, but before that, I hustled for like 10 years straight. I think the conversation should be more of like, I want my friends that's doing it to take what they have and then get out. But I mean, some stuff is easier said than done. You know, sometimes you just gotta pray to people for a distance, in a distance. But you do have people that promote it like, this is what it is, this is what I'm doing. But those be the ones that get towed off. Those be the ones that lose their life. Those be the ones that get somebody else towed off.
Go to work. I always tell niggas like, bro, because like, I come from that type of shit.
Yeah.
So I've had niggas ask me all type of questions, and I always tell niggas,
Go to work.
Go to work, bro. Go get you a job.
But it's glorified though. It's glorified in
Not
the
for me, it
music. It's glorified in like
Yeah,
our culture.
yeah.
But that ain't you bitch ass nigga. You not that. You
Money,
not
power,
built for that.
respect.
Yeah, but you ain't got no money and you ain't got no power. You ain't got like what are you doing out here? Like what are you doing? Like I'll tell a
He
nigga
has likes.
before I tell a
and
nigga
views.
to get a pack, I'm gonna tell you go to work, bro, because I'm telling you when them people throw them numbers at you, if you get caught up or you know what I'm saying, when you gonna stop? What's gonna happen? You gonna fuck around and get toe off and then you gonna be in jail. What that nigga that rapper nigga, I forgot it was a rap battle.
Fetty Wap?
That nigga said
I said Fetty Wap.
Nah, that nigga
But
said
who's in jail right now for
that nigga in jail for fucking with that dog food.
Yeah.
Infant. But that rapper was like everybody clowning 9 to 5 until you get in the 5 to 9. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like until you get in 5 to 9, nigga. Like I always tell niggas, bro. Like I'm not giving you no tips. I'm not giving you no plugs. I'm not.
You're not gonna show them the ropes?
I'm not doing that shit. Cause fuck
You're
that.
not gonna write an ebook and sell it online?
Nah, because for one, to be real with you, if you can't get that shit on your own, you shouldn't be doing it. That's how I feel. If you ain't nobody give me no play by play.
The game is to be sold and not told.
I can sell it till you give me 100 bands. It's worth it if you really want to do that shit. But like you know what I'm saying, I done moved on from certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't live that life no more. But I still got don't
I was gonna say,
don't make me come out of retirement.
After this conversation,
Disclaimer.
Make that known.
But I'm just saying, you know, when you made it out of them situations, your jersey is in the Raptors. You feel me?
What number is on the back of yours?
Number 1. Me, number 1.
Talk that shit.
At any point in time, I can pull my jersey off and come in the game like Steph Curry and drop a 60 piece. At any point in time, longevity, wealth money. You feel me? But I'ma always tell a nigga, if you can't go get this shit on your own, you know what I'm saying, then you shouldn't be doing it. If you ain't, this shit comes to you when you of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, trappers know trappers. Hustlers know hustlers. They can smell that shit, bro. I ain't have to be introduced to no plugs. We just found each other. But I'm never gonna tell a nigga, hey, man, you shouldn't be hustling. You shouldn't, man. Get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? But just don't ask me for no tips. That's all. Cause you're not about to tell on me, you bitch ass nigga.
Well, I'm gonna go on record and I'm gonna go say, man, just get a job. Get a job, man. It's in 2025, man. If
Get a career.
yeah, everybody that's doing it. Most of the people are looking for their out, whether they are hibernating, them putting money to the side or whatever. They're looking for their way out. You feel me? I'm not going to encourage nobody to try to find their way in. You know what I'm saying? It's
the game ugly too.
The
Like,
game is still the game. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
get
get
caught
in
up
my
in
face talking about some goddamn. Yeah, man. You know some. No. Oh, old and dusty. You need to go get you a career. Like, another thing is, if you ain't got no felony, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you and tell you to go get a fucking job. Cause ain't no way, nigga. If I didn't have a felony in my life, nigga, I would have never ever dabbled in the streets. Never ever. I would have never did that shit, nigga. I'd probably be I'd probably be a military getting ready to retire at this point in time, nigga. Like I would have never been a product of my circumstances. I would have never done that shit, bro. But niggas don't know that feeling when you a felon in 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, when nigga, the most you can do is work at Rio's car wash. You feel me? And making $8, $9 an hour. If that, I've never had a job in Richmond where I made more than $8 an hour.
They pay really good at Buc-ee's. Did you see that? They pay like $19 for the
People work your ass to death.
$19 an hour.
But man, let's get on to Diddy, man. The documentary.
Diddy. So I only watched the first episode and like 20 minutes of the second episode. But what I can say is I love the way that the cinematography is and like how they're shooting it and how they're telling the story.
You know that's Diddy footage?
Yeah, I know. And 50 Cent is just
How do you get that? How do you
He
get that
paid
footage?
somebody to record all this shit, right? But he never. I mean, he had somebody record all this shit, but he never paid him. So the dude sold all the footage to 50 Cent.
He was like, well, what am I do with this? I'll buy it.
Before we get into the Diddy stuff, I want to say this about 50 Cent.
The diddler.
Yeah, when I look at 50 Cent, bro, I just see a hurt person.
Why do you say that?
Why you say that?
Man, just to be 50 years old, that old and still be petty, it's like it's no
It's
longer
a money grab, nigga.
Nah, bro, it's no longer.
Let's look at how much Netflix paid this nigga for this.
It's no longer. Well, for one, we can't forget that Jane Doe number 3 is 50 Cent's baby mom that was doing the freak off. So let's not forget that part of it. But just to be at that old and still petty at that age,
I think it's very healthy to be that petty.
I don't think it's healthy at all.
Why not?
I think it's proof of a hurt soul, man. Your inner kid still hurting. You still in pain.
I'm just a
man. See, RJ,
you still in pain.
RJ, you gotta understand. Just because I'm petty don't mean I'm hurting.
Nah, bro.
Nah, because I'm a petty individual myself, and I love being petty.
You be childish.
I am. I'm childish sometimes. It keep me young.
I don't think childish. I
can't be mature every second of my life. Like I can't do that shit. I like to laugh and be goofy sometimes. Like
that's not laughing. 50 Cent isn't laughing and being goofy.
That nigga was. Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
Did you watch all of it?
I didn't watch all of it.
Shining. He was smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah, bro.
Goofy.
I understand. He's putting on. I'm talking about him as a person. How I see him on social media.
But I see your point of view.
I don't see like it's funny. It's funny up to a certain point, but that at this point in the game. It's like, dang, bro. It's not. It's just. It seems.
Not awful.
It makes me want to put on my Norfolk State psychology degree.
Yeah, and let's bust this down.
And bust this down. What's really going on?
My thing is this. My thing is this. Why it gotta be so deep though?
Well, I think it is deep too.
But why though?
But like, man. In life, sometimes, bro, we try not to go deep, but life is extremely deep. We don't want to go there because, man, it opens doors. But
I just
life,
like
there's
to make
deep
fun
elements.
of people sometimes.
But, okay,
this is beyond making fun of them.
This is beyond
perfect, bro. Because for one, we all everything that 50 is doing, the petty shit he doing. We all did that shit, and only thing is, we didn't have no Netflix special about it because we've been cracking these jokes.
Absolutely,
we've been on Diddy's. I'll get right.
No, you have not. You've been standing by that man since day one.
Oh, he get these jokes though. I say no Diddy. I say no Diddy as many times like
I remember the first time we talked about it, he was like, no, it's always a black man.
It is.
They're trying to bring down.
It is because I still feel that way about Diddy. I don't believe Diddy needs this much time.
Until he beat that girl on that camera and then everybody starts saying
I don't think 4 years is a lot. I think 4 years is too much time for that. Sorry, I said it.
Well, watch the video.
You think 4 years is too much time for Diddy?
I think 4 years was too much time for Diddy for if I think the only crime Diddy did was beating up Cassie.
I think Diddy has ruined so many different lives behind the scenes.
What about that first story about that girl that he drugged and raped and recorded?
Stories. There's no proof in that.
It's her testimony.
I can go up there and testify myself about some shit that did to me too.
Let's not make it like that. Let's not make
because
it like
we
that.
can't sit up and name one story that has been solidified and proven true other than him beating Cassie ass.
Well, but I'm sorry that the girl didn't have a recording
I just want
of
to know.
it, but that's her story in her life.
There's so many different.
I don't subscribe to just believe women. I don't subscribe to that.
There's so many. Okay, take it off of just. Let's talk about black people in jail for crimes they didn't commit. There's so many different things that we just don't know that we know there's another side to it. Now, when I talk about Diddy specifically, me knowing what I've seen about Diddy in the tabloids and all that stuff throughout life, it seems like Diddy has another side, and I can look at everything coming out now and not say, hey, this is just a one-off thing. He got caught after this one incident. It seems like it's a track record. It seems like it's a history of stuff.
Being a freak,
evil man.
But
not just being a freak. Oh, okay, cool. He likes somebody to ejaculate on him, and that's his.
Him and Andre Harrell, the pictures looking so sus.
Yeah, it's
every last one of them. They just.
But it's not a crime to be gay.
It's not.
It's not a crime. It's not a crime
to be deep down low. It's not a crime to be fucking these niggas.
It's not.
Honestly,
it is criminal. It is criminal when you can put somebody in a certain position around something sexual, make somebody feel uncomfortable, or whether you blackmailing somebody, or whether you're putting people in a position and not want to speak up.
Who got blackmailed?
I can't tell you the name. But because I can't tell you the names doesn't mean that I can't feel that he's done it. I feel like he's done that.
Me personally, I feel like the fact that I'm rich and famous, people are going to come around me, be around me, and do what I say do, and whatever. Like, put like this: you ain't doing that shit for no broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be putting themselves in these situations to try to get $1. You know what I'm saying? And try to be around somebody famous. This is Hollywood we talking about. This is people are weird like that too. People will try to attach themselves to you, and when some fucking weird shit happens, not everybody's like, "Oh, you're a monster." But okay, I've been this.
Let me say something. Mm-hmm. So I feel that, yes, I do feel like there's people that put themselves in them situations where, you know, they're gay for pay or they'll do whatever for the money, and then there's some innocent motherfuckers in the mix too. And I feel like when he's so powerful and he feels like he's untouchable, he can do whatever, everybody's in the mix. So yeah, maybe there are some things that he didn't do, but I believe there's a lot of horrible things he did do. So now we're gonna say just because there's some people out there that's horrible just like him that's trying to get a payday, that we just forget all the fucked up shit that he did? No.
I just don't see what he did that was fucked up.
Because you needed a front row seat to it.
Nah, I just don't believe. I have owning a business and running a business. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have people that's going to try to be next to you and do things.
People
when it come down to Diddy doing bad contracts, not paying people, it's certain things in that documentary where.
What about him beating his mama?
We don't have no proof of that.
We had a guy who saw it.
Bruh, I'm not believing a story that another nigga they gotta say about another nigga. It's just too many niggas involved. Like, I'm not hearing that. Cause why the fuck you ain't call the police then? If you saw an old black woman get slapped up, why the fuck you ain't do nothing about it? But you wanna come and run to the tabloids? I just don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Now that shit with Cassie, he beat her ass. Go to prison. 2-3 years. In fact, take the 4 years. Cool. Okay, but all the sexual nasty shit that he was doing. Bro, a lot of you motherfuckers went. Bro, that man ain't make you jack off on him.
Let me ask you this.
You didn't just come He didn't say bust a nut.
Let me ask you this.
You had to stroke your shit.
Well, let me ask you this. When you seen the video of Diddy and Cassie, did you think that was a one-off incident?
No.
Okay, so your thought process was this has probably happened before between these two.
For sure.
This couple. They might have a violent relationship. Sure. I look at that and I say that's a behavior.
Character.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that could have happened. I think you add in the money, you add in the power, you add in the fame, you add in people.
You add Cassie's. You add in
people. Cassie
has a history of violence. Yes, she does.
Yes, of sorts.
But ain't nobody doing that for her though. Okay. And manipulation. She manipulated the situation when he was a married man. She manipulated that whole situation. So we hold Diddy to the standard, but everybody around Diddy has some bullshit with them. That's kind of like, okay, we gonna hold him to the standard. She
didn't deserve to get beat like that.
I'm not saying she did deserve it, but I'm just saying she has a history of manipulation.
He manipulated too, but
he beat your ass and you kept going back to him. Now, if my broke ass beat your ass, you're not gonna come back to me.
I don't think she was trying to run. I think that in the same way she is exactly like Diddy.
Exactly.
And I think she's ruined lives as well.
Exactly.
She's gotten away. It's just that the spotlight isn't on her, so the conversation isn't about her.
Because everyone's biased to women.
But if we put the conversation on her, and now we're turning this into a Cassie situation, then I would say I think she's just as empty and as vile as Diddy and responsible for a lot of other stuff. I think that she probably was a part of the black man. It doesn't seem like a one up thing. Mm-hmm. I'll bring up the Cassie situation to bring up the violence, because I've had a girl put her hands on slap me before. I've never knocked a woman to the ground and kicked her. That's not in me. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I've been a victim of domestic violence.
I understand that, but you don't have a history of being violent. You know what I'm saying? You might have been a victim. You might have been in a volatile relationship, but you haven't gone from relationship to relationship being violent. So, but if I seen a video of you being violent, I would be just in making that description and say, hey, I think he might have been violent in another relationship as well, based off the type of video that I saw.
I'm not denying that he maybe has put his hands on women. I'm not denying that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like every single person that's involved with this Diddy shit is a piece of shit, just like him. Every single person.
Take it to Harvey Weinstein.
I don't think there's no fucking victims in this situation. I think everybody was a willing participant of everything that was going on with Diddy. You knew he was a freaky ass nigga, but somehow you end up in his studio with him after hours, waking up next to random men, not getting paid for your time. Why are you there? You get what I'm saying? Why? Because, nigga, you know good and damn well you're not going to no studio with no celebrity without your paperwork right. Mm-hmm. So why is these quote-unquote niggas from the 90s in the studio, waking up to random ass men in a bed. Why are you in a bed in Diddy's studio? What are you doing?
Why is there a bed in the studio?
Exactly. Why are you here? It's like the thing with R. Kelly. Why? Okay, he's a pedophile. Why is your daughter with R. Kelly, nigga? I would have asked every single young girl that was with R. Kelly.
Because I just want to be famous.
Okay,
where's your parents?
But it goes back to it. You brought up Robert Kelly. You know what I'm saying? We all saw the age difference between him and Aaliyah. So I can only look at R. Kelly and say, you know what? I think there are other women, other people in his saga that we just don't know about. I think he has a history of being this type of way. So I can only imagine the people that we don't know about.
But what about the parents that sold their daughters to him?
Okay, cool. But
you get what I'm saying?
But didn't we take the attention to them? We take the attention to them at some point.
No,
yes.
we don't. We never do.
But they're not the focal.
We can't name one R. Kelly victim other than his wife.
We always talk about the
we always talk about the feelings and how they're not trash. Mm-hmm. But they just don't have the spotlight, so they don't get the attention.
Because the way the culture is, the way society is, we want to demonize the man in the situation, even though you got women who are for the ride until they're not for the ride.
Somebody has to pay.
I feel Diddy been paying until he didn't pay, and now he got to go pay with his freedom.
But that's the game, though.
Be an example.
If something goes down on this podcast, they're going to come down to come down on the host. They're not going to deal with the people that's behind the cameras. That's a part of this operation. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That gave us the clips. So they're going to come down on the host, and that's just the deal when you're in the spotlight. Now, we all pass judgment on people. We're not supposed to. We all condemn people in certain ways. You feel me? I personally feel that Diddy is a wild dude, and I believe that Diddy has an evilness to him.
Why gotta be evil? He just a freak ass nigga.
No, I think it's a little bit more.
I think it's a sinister part of it.
You know what's crazy though? Like, I feel like Diddy has got an appetite, over sexualized appetite. You know what I'm saying? I think it's some deep shit with him when it comes down to a little demonic. When it comes down to his sexual shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like cool, you know what I'm saying? But when it come down to cutthroat business deals, not paying certain artists, I guess the way he ruined fucking Craig Mack's career,
everybody's career.
I mean, I don't because 112 ain't got nothing to say.
Well, maybe they're just not saying anything.
Like, nah, them niggas the Locks ain't got nothing to say.
Maybe they just aren't.
The Locks had a whole campaign to be freed from.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, all that freaky nonsense being caught up, they got their money, though. They got their money. Jadakiss got his bread, though. Styles P got his bread. Sheek Louch, they got their bread, though. It's a lot of niggas that was with Bad Boy that came there and did the right thing. Brought their lawyer. Wasn't thirsty to be next to a nigga. Some people was sell their ass to be in the same room
100%.
with Diddy
100%.
and then complain when you getting fucked in the ass. You came here with your ass first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna talk about demonic shit. If he is demonic, I'm pretty sure it come from Hollywood because it's not just Diddy, my nigga.
100%.
All them upper echelon niggas.
1,000,000%.
We talking about Diddy. You think they're gonna drop a documentary soon? I promise you they will about T.I. and Tiny. They freaked out. Mm-hmm. They done had like 4 or 5 different sex cases, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, people get when you got a abundance of money, you can do what you want to do, go where you want to go. People throw themselves at you. You get what I'm saying? There are people that will literally let you pay them to be your in-home slack and fuck them whenever they want. Do all type of shit. Lick your feet, lick your ass, do all type of nasty shit just because you're famous. You know what I'm saying? When you're around that forever, like from time Diddy was fresh out of Howard until 50-something years old, that shit, your access to
larger than life.
And that can happen. And that right there is what makes.
But I don't feel bad for nobody that have faulty business deals with Diddy.
It's not just
know better.
Well, it's not, to me. It's not just business. I think
because he didn't give Craig Mack AIDS.
I think there are victims in a lot of these people's sagas. A lot of people we don't even know about. I think I'm talking about of these people directly, where their lives have been ruined, where they didn't come with their tail out, where they didn't come in this net, where they came just thinking they were gonna record something, or maybe being naive, in their lives were ruined. I hate to throw this name out.
Hey, bro, go ahead.
I hate to throw the Justin Bieber name out, because I feel like it's something.
Haven't seen Justin say nothing about nothing. We can't
He's
keep putting
gonna
this on
probably
Justin,
start
bro.
talking.
I hate.
soon.
We can't
to
keep
throw
putting this on Justin, bro.
This Justin, apart from Diddy, apart from the whole stand of the week, the whole week
around.
thing.
I don't believe Justin been passed around, bro. I just don't believe it.
Something to me. Now, this is my judgment, my thinking. To me, something sinister has happened
to that boy.
To Justin Bieber, something sinister.
I think the fact that he has an abundance of vagina since he was 13 years old.
I don't think that's it.
What the fuck? You imagine being a teen star, my nigga? I do not believe niggas was out here running trains on Justin Bieber. I just don't believe that shit, gang. I just don't believe.
So you don't believe? You don't believe?
I don't believe
that could ever happen in the Hollywood world.
I don't. Unless a nigga say this shit, I don't believe that this shit could be kept quiet. And this man is walking around here dropping albums every other fucking year.
It happened, bro.
I don't believe it happened.
That's a little naive.
Just
it happens all the time, bro.
Nah, bro.
It happens all the time.
I just do not feel
there's
like
child sex trafficking rings right now.
I feel like people are projecting what they want to happen to Justin Bieber on this situation. I do not feel like niggas was out here running trains and just fucking on Justin Bieber. Everybody talk about Diddy and Justin Bieber. Nobody ever say nothing about that white pastor that was with Justin Bieber. Nobody ever say nothing about that white man.
I don't think it was just Diddy. I think it was a whole bunch of men.
Name somebody other than Diddy.
He's still with that. He's still with that white pastor.
No, not that pastor. What's his name? He lost his church.
What happened with him and the pastor?
They because Justin Bieber was always with him, always hanging out with him, and Justin Bieber was going through that Christian transformation part. You know what I'm saying? And everybody immediately started saying, "Oh, he got to be fucking him." They immediately just started saying that shit. Like a man just can't be him without It's like any man that Justin Bieber attaches himself to, everybody just starts saying that they fucking him. Odell Beckham was it? They say Odell Beckham was fucking him. Come on, bro. Like, we're not gonna keep doing this shit with niggas.
Clips that was kind of.
If niggas, if I don't hear it from the horse's mouth, I'm not trying to hear that shit, bro.
Wait, well, if you look at everything in that way, then you're excusing the known unknown.
Bro, you can't hold nigga accountable for the unknown though. You can't hold Diddy accountable for the unknown that we don't know. We're speculating what we feel might happen, and that right there. I can respect how you feel, and I can understand what you're saying, and I even laugh and joke, and I might even think some of it's true. But at the end of the day, nigga, we don't know who lying.
We don't know who's
telling the truth.
And we don't know who's telling the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
But I know what I'm not going to say is, I don't believe that this couldn't be. I'm saying I believe all of that could be true, and it could not be. But I believe that all of it could be true, though.
But y'all like lean forward towards.
I believe it's true.
I
believe it's true.
Before I sit up, like I won't ever if somebody said that some shit happened to them, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to respect how you feel. I'm not going to sit up there and be like, you're a fucking liar. You're a piece
you can
of
be like,
shit.
show me the tapes.
But in my mind, it's just like, I don't have enough evidence. So yeah, you can feel how you feel about this, but that's just not how I feel.
You already know how I feel about Hollywood, how I feel about rap culture, music culture, and period. I believe it's all demonic. I believe it's a lot of lost people in there. People come one way and leave another way. I truly believe Hollywood. I feel like Hollywood, like you said, a lot of people come with their tail out, and that in its own is demonic, man. People really truly selling their souls, not maybe saying to the devil, "I'll give you my soul if you make me this," but saying, "Hey, I will compromise in this area for this." That's like me saying, "Hey, when I come to the podcast, I'm gonna sell out so that we can get views." Man,
that's every aspect of everything involving big money. Every aspect. When you're in the oil field, you got that shit going on. Whether you're in basketball, football, the same thing. Anytime you have a bunch of people making millions and billions of dollars, you know what I'm saying?
There's going to be scandal.
Whether it's actors, actresses, Hollywood, movies,
controversy,
TV shows, anything.
Some freaky stuff.
Anything dealing with big bucks, right?
Yeah.
Like, think about the NBA. You remember that rumor that was going around saying that Jason Richardson had a baby with Steve Nash's wife?
Yeah.
Remember that shit? Think about every year it's a new basketball player or football player being accused of some kind of sexual freaky shit. But every time, like you and me both, we both know niggas that's in the NBA or in the NFL. Sure. I got a cousin right now that plays for the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga will tell you, bro, like women and niggas will literally throw themselves at you. It's like as soon as they know. Like some of them headlines, so-and-so got drafted to a certain team for $10 million. It's like they at your hotel room ready to suck your dick and then say you raped them. You know what I'm saying? These are his words. He's like, bro, like everything becomes weird when you're upper echelon, when you make real money. When everybody knows you have $5-10 million, nigga, everything you do becomes weird now because people look at you differently now. If a nigga walk in here right now, he got $10 million to his name, he gonna have a different glow to him. It's different. People can smell it, and it's just like people's perspective of this person changes just because he has $10 million. Like he might be a God-fearing man that go to church, take care. My cousin go to church, take care of his family, love his family, not a freaky ass nigga at all, married. You know what I'm saying? But it's somebody out here right now be like, I don't know, man. He got $10 million. I'm pretty sure he in the Diddy party.
I can understand that.
You get what I'm saying? It's like automatically they throw that shit on you because you got something that they don't, and they think that $10 million, $5 million, that puts you up there with, you know what I'm saying? You up there, you at Jeffrey Epstein Island now. They automatically throw that on you.
It's a certain like rumors that are said that other celebrities don't get it all. It's kind of just like
who?
I'm just saying, just like in general, like
Jonathan Majors got that shit.
Like a Denzel, somebody that has all the money in the world.
Yes, but it's just different. It's like accusations if none of it, if it was like absolutely no truth in this, you're not going to be hearing something outlandish like such was sucking dick in the back of it. It would never be that. You know what I'm saying?
You never know, man.
A lot of these situations, man, you have to use your spiritual discernment to view. You're never gonna know in totality.
But sometimes, bro, sometimes your spirit, it's just like your intuition can be wrong. And that's what you gotta always think.
I'm always gonna lean, bro. I'm always, me personally, bro. I'm always gonna lean on my discernment on a situation.
What happens? What happens if you become the person that we talking about? What happens if you drop a song, Leela, and that shit go 3-4 times platinum? You win a fucking Grammy. You had Paris Fashion Week. You up there. You best friends with Kim Kardashian. You best friends with Cardi B. You just in them rooms. You in them rooms now. You are her. You are dropping hit after hit. You doing remixes, like you lit, you super lit,
and that's when you have to be the most connected to the source.
But your bank account went from
which is Jesus.
Your bank account went from wherever it is now to now you're worth $50 to $100 million.
You have to be more in tune with your faith more. When you have that much going on, you have to stay. You have to stay grounded in who you are as a person. Now, younger me probably will get lost in the sauce because of the glamour and the glitz of it. But older me,
I'm just saying, it's going to be think pieces about you, people that don't even know you. They're going to say, my spirit should tell me she's a whore. You know what I'm saying?
But
you feel me? Like,
But understand this. If people go back and watch your videos and they see how you dress now, you feel me? They see how you move now. Okay, cool. But then they see you in Paris Week and your areolas out and you got a sheer shirt on, I'm gonna look at that and I'm gonna say
she's a slut.
I'm gonna say, dang, what has happened in this process that has made Leela start thinking that's what has happened in this process to start making Leela say
it's fashion.
It's fashion.
It's like, I'm telling you, when your bank account hit a certain, when people
to stay grounded.
When people see that you have a certain amount of money and you can live a certain type of life and you are cordial or known by people who are up there, the rumors and the spiritual concernment is going to come flowing. And that concernment, whatever it's called, and everybody gonna be calling you out your name and saying, "Oh, well, you just, you know, what I'm saying, I saw you at Fashion Week."
Oh, wow.
Like, bro, because like it's just, I feel like that's just how humans work.
You have to stay away from the drugs and alcohol, though. That's for one.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
You could be completely. Everybody thought Future was a drug addict. This nigga does not do drugs. He does not drink. He does not smoke.
But he is a sexual addicted guy.
Yeah. Come on, man.
But like you said, he's clearly has sexual immortality. Look, he talks about it. You can tell that's something from my perspective. It looks like that's something that Future deals with, which is, in a sense, a drug and addiction.
Nah, but I'm talking about like niggas was out here saying that this nigga was out here like perked up, all this other shit.
Even still, bro.
But look at the way people form their own opinion of niggas.
But everyone's gonna have an opinion.
That's what
that's the thing.
That's what he put out there, though.
People have opinion of us now, and we don't have the fame and in the eyes of a superstar. Nothing's gonna change except the many eyes that it is. People still gonna have to. They're gonna talk, man, regardless.
Let me get that Diddy money. Let me get that $100 million, $500 million. I guarantee you, people gonna come out and make me a bad guy. I know Steph from back in the day. He fucked so-and-so.
Well, what's the difference of them saying that then and now?
They don't say it now because I'm not Diddy famous. I'm not famous like that.
There are people in our chats saying that you are a bad guy.
Bro, the difference is, bro.
People
you
in the
said
chats.
it. You said it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about people in your
not
chat.
Bro, the thing with Diddy is, bro.
Free Diddy, man.
Diddy has been
free Diddy and free Tory Lanez.
Diddy has been represented.
Megan Thee Stallion. You see Megan Thee Stallion at that court?
Yeah.
Man,
we need your girl to come back.
Megan Thee Stallion. That's not my girl. The one that showed me the picture of Megan. I'm like, God.
Let's switch it up a little.
I didn't know it looked like that.
Let's switch it up a little bit. B. Simone had that whole conversation where she was like, "Would you rather take 10 minutes with Jesus or $1 trillion?" And on video, she picked the $1 trillion. I think after a while she changed it, but I'm asking you. So I want to propose this question, man. 10 minutes with Jesus,
I'm taking $1 trillion.
our Savior, or $1 trillion. You're taking $1 trillion?
I'm taking $1 trillion, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus gonna tell me to take $1 trillion, nigga. What the
Jesus
fuck?
is not gonna tell you that.
What the fuck is Jesus gonna talk to me about? What the
He
fuck?
could probably change your life and then bring.
He can change my life without talking to me. He ain't gotta talk to me.
I think I would talk to Jesus.
And say what, Leela?
I feel like I'm just blessed, and
thank you, Jesus.
I'm blessed. A conversation with him would probably be life changing. Actually, people say they talk to Jesus or they hear Jesus talk to them. Like,
they got schizophrenia.
Money's gonna come to me.
They do not have schizophrenia.
They got schizophrenia, man. If I saw a nigga talking to a burning bush,
I feel like people that pick the trillion. It's kind of like the lottery, like winners and stuff like that. Like they lose the money or like or something like know.
What profits a man to gain the world and lose his soul, dog? $1 trillion. Talking to Jesus, he can
over talking to. What are we talking about?
Jesus, who is the creator, the beginning and the end.
Jesus is not the creator. God is.
Jesus is God. You know that, right?
Oh, you can't.
Jesus is God.
What?
Jesus is God. Jesus is.
I thought he was the son of God.
Jesus is reincarnated.
God.
Jesus.
So God died and came back.
Jesus was with God in the beginning. Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit. Jesus reincarnated through Mary, born as God in the flesh, as Jesus.
This is too much for me. I'm taking $1 trillion, gang. I'm taking $1 trillion because I like you. If you say I'm talking to God and I talk to Jesus, why don't you just say talk to God then? Why are we calling God Jesus?
Because God is a spirit.
I'm not going for it, man.
Jesus
I
died as on the cross for us. Flesh.
I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I'm spiritual, but I'm not Christian. You know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual. I believe in the spirit of this motherfucking world. The same way my ancestors worship the goddamn grass and the sky and the things that kept them alive of what they worshipped. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit up here and live my life and believe in a religion that I just don't believe in. I just don't believe in that.
You don't believe in Jesus?
I believe a lot of this shit. I believe Jesus was a man, but I don't believe that Jesus is God. I don't believe that. It's just not proven to me. Like I don't have, you know what I'm saying? The Bible wrote that. The Bible might say that. I don't know if it said that or not, but that Bible has been retranslated over hundreds of times, over hundreds of years. I don't even know this is the true transcripts of fucking what was actually written from the beginning. It's been translated from 20 different languages over 500, 600 years. Yeah. That the vocabulary of the original Bible isn't even in existence no more.
But you could
so
do
how the hell a nigga gonna sit up here and tell me that this is what's been interpreted from a book, that this is your mind, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about this shit.
Okay, but okay, cool. Well, first, when it comes down to the translations, is just a translation. If the manuscripts, what we have today, is what was written back then. It's just a translation.
How do we know that though? You only know what somebody told you. You don't know that for sure.
What do you? Okay, so what do you? For one, okay, so if you could do research, but if you come to a point where you say I don't believe the research, then you're choosing not to believe it.
But how can they research something that is thousands of years?
Okay, so it's manuscripts. So even when Jesus walked the earth, you had people, you had writers, you had people who agreed with Jesus, people who didn't agree, who wrote about Jesus, who wrote about him being crucified, who wrote about what him and his 12 disciples were doing. It's 25,000 manuscripts that are used to create the Bible. It's the most manuscripted
book
religion, period. You feel me?
The Bible wasn't written for like 50 to 100 years after Jesus apparently died. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's a bunch of people making stories and saying this is what it was, but how the hell somebody can write something about Jesus and they probably wasn't even alive when he was alive?
But
I don't understand that.
The disciples walked with Jesus. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the Gospels. Those are God's account. Those are people that walk with Jesus. Besides Luke, he basically was the homeboy who was a doctor and was like, you know what? I have the smarts. I want to pull this together in a certain way based off of Matthew, Mark, and John. John was his right-hand man. These are people that actually walked with God. When you're talking about the Gospels, you're talking about the Old Testament, you're talking about people who are getting revelations directly from the Spirit of God.
All that Old Testament, New Testament, I just don't. It's just a lot for me. I have a secure. When I say I pray, I am not sitting around here praying to a Christian God, a Muslim God. I'm not praying to.
So what are you praying to then?
I am praying to the God of my belief. The same way that y'all pray to y'all gods of your belief, even though most people that say they Christians don't know a damn thing about none of that shit. They just praying because that's what they was raised to do. They follow a religion that their parents passed down to them and their grandparents passed down to them, and it's just been passed down. That's all you know. Like if you were raised like that, that's all you know, and that's your comfort zone of knowledge. So I understand that. But that just ain't me, because I just don't, you know what I'm saying? You telling me that this is the one true religion, the one true situation. I'm not subscribing to a Christian God. Like it's more to this earth than just religion. That's just how I feel. Like my journey through this life isn't gonna be fucking tied to one secular religion. I can't do that. It's too much knowledge in this world and too much ancient history to ever say that this religion is the true religion. It's too much. You got people who are in Africa who are freaking happy as hell, love their life, and they pray to the fucking cows, the sun. They pray to the trees, and they feel like their life, they're blessed. They don't even need the phones. They don't need technology. They love living how they live, and they have been surviving for thousands of years. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I respect religions. I'm not going to ever disrespect nobody's belief. But for my personal sake, I just can't really. It's like, bro, you just explaining a lot to me, and I just wasn't like, it wasn't connecting with me. Like you was like John, Luke, all these other people, and he's a doctor, and he was best friends.
What the fuck? But if you,
how the hell you know he was a doctor?
Well, if you don't,
what the fuck is we talking about?
Well, okay. Let me put it. I want to give grace because I don't want to be argumentative. That's not how I'm supposed to explain it. But if you don't believe in the God that I believe in, then me telling you stuff in the Bible you're not going to believe because you obviously don't believe the Bible. Now you're saying you're pulling from these different. You're pulling from this religion and that religion. So for me, but I would still propose the question was that is, well, what do you believe in? And I'm not 100% sure if you could tell me exactly what do you believe in, or you just say I believe in, or you believe in what makes you tick or what makes you comfortable. But if you ask me what I believe in, I'm gonna it's deeper than just Christianity. Christianity is just religion. I believe that Jesus is the Savior, that he died for our sins, resurrected. You feel me? And that's where we find salvation, through Jesus. I believe there's only one God. I don't disrespect other people. You feel me? I don't care about other religions. You feel me? But you feel me? I would learn about somebody's religion if I want to try to tell them about my God. You know what I'm saying? I don't disrespect other people. Mm-hmm. But you feel me? I'm not like, man, Muhammad, the Muslim. No, I don't know. I believe there's only one true God. Everything else is delusion.
I get confused though, because you just told me it was three. It was
no.
Three. You just said Jesus, the Spirit, and God. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I the same way you describe your belief in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's a blind faith. It's a blind faith for something that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? And something that you feel. And in your mind, you believe it. So, you know what I'm saying? Certain things, like if the wind blew the right way, you're going to say that's God. You're going to say that's God. You know what I'm saying? Whatever miracles happen to you, you're going to give that to what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? I believe in you put right into this world, you'll get right back. You know what I'm saying? You do right by people. You live a righteous life. You know what I'm saying? You know right from wrong. As a human being, you know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody just shut up a 2-year-old's birthday party in LA like 3 days ago. They killed like 3 kids and them adults. People don't know. Everybody doesn't know right from wrong. That's
his journey through this world, through this life. Now, if in your mind, his soul gonna probably be damned to hell when he die. You know what I'm saying? Or he can repent and go to heaven. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I believe that, nigga, you just killed kids. You're going to hell no matter how much you repent. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? And if I die, I don't want to see that nigga in heaven. You shouldn't be up here with me. You killed children. You know what I'm saying? You're a rapist. You're a weirdo. You shouldn't be in heaven with me. I don't believe in that type of shit. I don't believe that if you do heinous shit in this world, then you can be forgiven if you put the work in and repent. Nah, you already fucked. You're going to you're wherever we go when we die, you ain't gonna be in a good part. You know what I'm saying? Like or when we die, you know what I'm saying? We fucking just pure darkness. It's just blank. We're going out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or we can be reincarnated. I don't know. But I'm not going to live my life pretending that I do know. You know what I'm saying? And trying to, you know what I'm saying, stick to one aspect of some kind of secular religion to feel whole. I'm beyond that when it come to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I done witnessed and seen too many different religions to tie myself to just one. You know what I'm saying? So like I respect how they believe. Like I'd never go up there and be like, "Yo, God is a piece of shit." And no. Nah, I'm never going to disrespect nobody's belief because I understand my faith and whatever I believe in, your faith, whatever, it's all the same. It's all faith. Faith is just blind. You know what I'm saying? Blind belief. Like this is what it is. Like I don't need to see it to believe it. That's it, and that's how I feel about it, and that's how I feel like most Christians and Muslims, that's how they feel about that shit. Like this is my faith. I'm gonna believe this shit even though I don't got no proof, and whatever proof I do got, it's my opinionated proof. You know what I'm saying? I believe that this is what it was, but it ain't really nothing you can really prove. You can't prove that there's really just this Jesus and God and they're the one truth. You can't really prove that, but I respect it. And I'm like when you hold my hand, nigga, and we're gonna pray together. Like I'm not just held to one thing. Like I will hold my hands and pray with a Muslim. I pray with a Jew. I pray with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I mean? It's the world we live in, man. Like, but I respect the strong faith of Christians, man. Cause them niggas they gonna hold their own, and you ain't gonna tell them what is and what ain't. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I just saw Dan on Sunday at the restaurant, and he is very spiritual. I respect it, and I love it. I love when I see people believe in something and they're bright. It lights them up, and they gonna do right in this world. If doing right in this world, doing right by you and yours means that you believe in whatever you believe in, keep doing it. That's all I can say. Keep doing that shit. If that make you a better person, believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna tell you wrong. If you ask me, I'm just gonna say I don't believe in that. But I respect it though. Shit. Nigga.
Your thoughts?
I mean, no, man. Listen, man. Steph is my brother, and I love him.
For sure.
And we've been friends for a while. And
we've had this conversation.
We've had this conversations plenty times. My stance is not going to change.
Yeah, it's not.
And I feel that
he gonna be a bishop one day. Watch.
I feel like the God I serve.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel a calling on Steph's life, whether he received that or not. You know what I'm saying? And
are you gonna cry?
No. I'm just thinking because
I know I felt an emotion.
No. Because it's honesty. You feel me? When you talk about religion and you talk about what you believe, it's not just saying like, hey, what we doing tonight? You know. So I feel like it's a calling on Steph's life. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody. I mean, how can I put this? God, give me the right words to say. Everybody gets a chance. It's not for me to beat belief into him. Matter of fact, if I tried to beat belief into Steph right now, it would push him further away. And I think we might have had conversations like that on this podcast before, where I've said things that it turned from me trying to show him God's love or speak on God's love, and it turned more to ego. Me trying to win an argument. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to win an argument right now. You feel me? I'll continue to pray over Steph. I'll continue to pray over you. I'll pray over D in the back. You feel me? Because that's what I believe in. And then, man, like, you know how they say some stuff is above your pay grade? Mm-hmm. Some stuff is above your pay grade. You know what I'm saying?
See, I believe that whatever God you believe in, whoever in the world, like whatever God you believe in, I believe they love me. Christian God, Muslim God, Allah, Jew, I feel like they love me because I feel like I put good in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing what you would call evil shit. Like, I'm not out here doing no wild shit. I'm not putting death and destruction. I'm not destroying nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm building shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I do believe in. You're either going to build or you're going to destroy. And I always choose to build. You know what I'm saying? Because when you destroy, no matter what religion you in, evil is evil. That's one thing that every religion has in common is evil. You know what I'm saying? Evil. Like, that's one thing everybody has in common. I feel like, you know, a nigga ain't doing no evil shit out here, man. I'm not out here raping and pillaging and, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you this, 100%. I know my God loves you. For me, he created you. I know he loves you.
I just told you them, what them people that came to my door on Saturday.
Jehovah's Witness.
At fucking 9 a.m. I almost cussed that black lady out, bro. Like, lady, get the fuck from around my door. But
they be so nice too, though. They be nice. So you know, you don't want to just curse them out. You don't want to just say, "Man, get off my porch," because they're nice.
Cuss them out,
but they're persistent.
They're older women. Yeah, I don't cuss out older women unless they try.
Baby, can I come back?
Nigger,
you gotta let them know nice. Actually, no, ma'am. You want one? I was at Kroger. One guy said, you know.
Are you ready to put your whole?
Do you want to come? Do you want to come to my church, up down the street? You feel me? And you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because I wish it was more Christians that was out there trying to invite people to church and do stuff like that. You feel me? So you gotta respect it. Everybody is entitled to their own beliefs, and I'm growing in my faith, so I might not have the right words that somebody else might have been able to say in this moment to give you a better thought process. I might not have that. So sometimes I say, hey, man, it's in God's hands.
But nigga, if you invite me to church, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah,
I'm not. See, that's another thing. Like, I got homeboys that's Muslims. Invite me to your church. I'm going to pull up. Like, I'm not tied to one secular religion. You feel me? Y'all should come to the house of prayer one time.
I'm scared.
House of Prayer. I just seen the video on the House of Prayer.
You not gotta come to the House of Prayer and be fucking joining that shit. I'm talking about I just seen services. To see the music. It's a good side and it's a bad side to the House of Prayer. But the good side, like, if you like music, cool, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the House of Prayer fucked up, but it's way worse shit going on out here in some of these churches, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But they believe, if you ask the House of Prayer people, they believe in Jesus. They believe in God. Like, if it's a picture, you know, the legendary black folk picture of Jesus, you know what I'm saying? With the long hair, look like me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He just staring there like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got that picture up there, you know what I mean? Of course, he's like black. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I will go to any church that I'm invited to, and I will pray with niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? If, let's say you call me and be like, hey, we doing a turkey drive, or we doing a back to school drive, or we doing a Christmas drive, and we need some help. You call me to come there, I'm going to be there. I'm going to help out. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? No matter what religion, I'm here to help. That's all I can. Because I can't help if my mind thinks the way it thinks. You know what I'm saying? But my heart is always going to be in the right place. Always. You know what I'm saying? Always. I don't want to see people suffering. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see people fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I want love. You know what I mean? I want good luck. You know what I'm saying? I want actually, like, nigga, you think I'm gonna tell your dad
blessings?
Nah, don't pray on me.
Get that prayer.
Nah, I'm gonna put my hand right here to your dad's hand. Go ahead. Give me the prayer I need. I'm gonna accept whatever good this world gives to me. I'm gonna accept it.
I'm always gonna stand. We didn't have this conversation. I'm always gonna stand on what I stand on. But I'm at the point now where whatever I do, it has to be done in grace. I'm not trying to win an argument. You got some people that would have argued you down for the rest of the night. I'm not trying to win an argument. That's not.
And I hate those podcasts.
That's not going to. To me, that's not going to get you where. Not even necessarily where I want to get you. That's not going to get you closer to
your salvation.
I
don't like those podcasts or those Instagram pages that just talk shit about the Bible either, because I don't want to talk about that shit either. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk because I don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's right for me to ever talk shit about it on a platform, and I don't understand the book myself. You get what I'm saying?
It's very complex.
I can't. That's like the red pill conversations. I can't listen to that shit, man. I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that women are fucking dumber than men. I don't believe that women should just be in the kitchen. You know that red pill, that older white guy that always be calling women out their name and shit?
And hit the girl went on the podcast.
She said, your wife has 3 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, nigga, you talk shit about all these women on this podcast about how they live their lives. Your wife had 3 baby daddies prior to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been married 3 different times. But nigga, like, no, bro. Like, shut the fuck up.
He started calling her little
bitch,
little B and this and that. It's just like, and you can tell that as soon as he brought that up, it was like, bling, triggered.
Because I'm tell you something. I would date a woman that has a porn pass before I date a woman that has 3 kids and have been married 3 times. Jeez. You get what I'm saying?
She's married.
Man, that don't even count. It doesn't even count. How old are you to be married 3 times?
I can't even get married once. That's an accomplishment.
I feel like 3 times is a big fail. Now you're on your 4th marriage to this guy that's on the podcast talking about women, how bad you married a slut.
Dang.
Actual, like, we ain't even, like, come on, man. I'm talking about 3 kids.
3 kids. 3 different baby daddies.
3 different baby daddies, and you married. You're the 4th one.
That thing triggered him. That thing hit him deep in his heart.
It hurt.
It hurt for sure.
You talk, because these women. I don't care about a woman doing porn. I'm not gonna fucking be with you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'll take you. I will be with you if the only other choice was three kids and 3 baby daddies. Like, I take the OnlyFans model all day.
I wonder if they got a kid of their own. Like,
maybe he seems like. I feel like niggas that be on that red pill shit, they really like, nigga, like, y'all niggas don't get no hoes. Sorry. Y'all niggas don't get no women.
Yeah.
And then on top of not getting women, you settle, and I'm pretty sure none of your wives are attractive.
I think it definitely comes from a place of
insecurity.
Insecurity, 100%.
You're a loser.
There's no way around
you
that.
Gotta be. There's only one guy that I've ever heard on that red pill shit. That black guy with the bald head. And I think he has like a doctorate degree in like psychology. So he had a different plateau about certain shit.
I like Kevin Samuels.
But Kevin Samuels is different though, because he'll give it to a woman and he'll give it to a nigga.
Yeah, he'll talk to men straight up.
But a lot of that shit is common sense. Because what the fuck you mean you want a man to make $100,000 a year and you're fucking 300 pounds and is 5'4"? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And the guy, and the rich guy that probably would date you, you won't give him the time of day because you want Duke Dennis. You know what I'm saying?
She wants a noble
Lila, speak on that, man, because for me, as guys, we've seen women all throughout the years chase the bad guys, and I guess deny the nerds or deny the guy that's really into tech. I think that's changing now. Do you think that's changing, or do you think that's still? You think it's changing because we're older and now we're around an older crowd, or do you think the younger women of this generation are starting to say, "Hey, Andy, who's working on computers, I want to give him a chance," versus?
Well, I mean, I can't connect with the younger generation now, so I can only speak on my experience. And my experience is I'm still a fun time, I like to have a good time energy, but when I was younger, that was the bulk of it, so you had to be fun, and usually Steve that works on computers wasn't fun, you know. And then you get older and it's like, well, this isn't fun anymore, you know. Like, I need stability, and you know, someone with a 401k, you know. So it changes.
Steph, you think when you were younger that girls looked at you as the rough guy, as the street guy, the choker?
I had a lot of sex growing up, a lot, and a lot of times that got me in trouble. I done got jumped before for fucking with dudes' girlfriends. I done. You know what I'm saying? I put myself in situations that almost didn't get out of. You know what I'm saying? And but the same way women go for the bad guy, the rough guy, the guy that's always into some shit, niggas be going for the girl with the big titties, the big ass, even if she stinks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. We all done been with a big booty girl that
got a little hygiene issue.
It smells a little funny.
But you know, and it's
you making that face, but a lot of times y'all homegirls be stinking and you just don't know it.
My homegirls don't.
Girl, you a 10.
You just don't know. You supposed to
be you a 10.
I have been.
Whoa, what?
I have been.
Why you got that? What I handed you all of a sudden?
My right hand. I mean, I'm about to get some money. I've been in bathrooms, like, you know, those one stalls, and then somebody comes out and you can still smell them, and it's like, I shouldn't still smell your poo poo after you gone.
What about when you were younger though? Not at this age, but I'm talking about, like, you know, early, like 18, 17. Think about this. We've been having sex since we were like teenagers. No, I can't.
We've been having sex since we was 13.
We didn't talk about that sex you've been having.
we really, like, as boys, a lot of us end up having sex in our early teenager years. So a lot of times between like 14 and like 18, sometimes not every girl's hygiene is on point.
They know how to take care of it.
Girls don't even know how to clean that pussy yet. You know, at them ages. So but you know, the girl that was getting good grades, the girl that was kind of nerdy, that wasn't with having sex, those were probably the good women, the good girls to try to deal with. You know, but we was out here chasing the girls that was on the same shit that we was on. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times the same way them bad boys grow up and ain't got shit going on, these girls grow up and ain't got shit going on too. Like, it's literally the same shit. Like, dude, the same way women go for fast dudes, niggas be going for fast girls. That's why you end up fucking having to go to the doctor at 18 because your shit burning, because you out here thinking you good. You think you off the chain. You out here fucking these hoes. These hoes fucking every nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It get like that, man. I ain't never. The burning part wasn't me, but I definitely had situations where, like, I dealt with a girl and, like, we drinking, underage drinking. She a good time, lit, turned up, and then come to find out I'm not the only guy that she's doing that with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The same way, like, that girl might like that fun nigga, and then you find out you ain't the only girl he fucking with. He fucking with all these different girls. We all done been there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you grow up and you realize that's not fun.
I hope it's changing. I hope it's changing for the young generation. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I hope that. Sorry. I mean, how do you even put it? You know what I'm saying? I hope that the people that are
wear a condom,
upright, doing the right thing. Because I felt like I was doing the right thing. I was upright, but it was a different side. You feel me? I also was getting in trouble. You had, mischief and stuff like that. But I feel like I was an upright, stand-up guy. But it was a lot of guys, I saw growing up that just didn't get the time of day because they weren't smoking or they won't go into the party on Fridays. They won't.
I always liked the weird boys a little bit.
I know a couple of guys like that, and a couple of them
like geeks a little bit.
A couple of them grew up to try to be fake gangsters. You know what I'm saying? But a couple of them grew up to like have their shit together, and
I only deal with.
I guess now they getting whatever they missed. I guess
not for real, because all the girls they missed fucked up now. They fucked up. They busted and disgusted. You say you only got one?
I only dealt with one drug dealer in my life, and actually it was fun for a little bit, but then he kept going to jail. But he used to always bring me my favorite snacks from the corner store. You know, he always knew what I wanted.
I had a lot of failed relationships because I kept going to jail. I had a lot of shit.
That jump was whack. And it was like, and then I would be lying, and my mom would be like, where's such and such? I'm like, he at his house. He's locked up.
Summer camp.
Oh, yeah. That's why, that's one of the reasons why me and Charlotte broke up. Mm-hmm. Charlotte was my first, like, legit love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah.
That was the first time I saw crack.
That nigga sold crack. He was bottom barrel. But nah, Charlotte people was
crack
not fucking
stinks.
with it. I kept going to jail. I just kept going to jail, bro. I missed out on a lot, but now I'm here. Somebody told me.
Still standing.
Yes, because I almost wasn't here. I almost was not here.
Nothing but the grace of God.
Nothing but the grace of God. Oh my! Thank you, Leela.
I take whatever grace I can get. Shit, I take it. If that's what you,
I be having moments where I
me,
just feel so blessed, and I just cry, and
man,
happy tears though. You know,
man, my mama came to that hospital and prayed over me. You think I'm gonna tell her, Mom, I don't believe in that? You think I'm gonna tell my mama that?
When I open,
nigga, Mom, give me more prayers. Give me the prayers. I need them. Whatever you believe in, give me that. Pray on me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, put your hands on me and pray on me. I don't turn down pray. I don't turn down pray. Get me to pray. Pray on me. Yeah, no, just because.
I was actually talking to one of my coworkers, and she was like, she was telling her friend that I know you think that I don't pray for you because I haven't prayed with you. She said, I'm really subconscious about how I pray because she said I was very unorthodox, and I'm just like subconscious.
Be the Holy Ghost.
She said no, because I just talk to God like very blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you shouldn't feel like that. I said, but there are some praying fools out there. They just pray so good. You're like, God,
man, what?
You pray so great.
Man, my uncle used to pray so good on Thanksgiving dinners.
Like, you got it. Who said you?
I remember one time this nigga started speaking in tongues. I was like, God damn.
Shit's moving through the room.
This food is going to be amazing.
This nigga started praying, and everybody was holding hands, and he was so in the moment. And he started speaking in tongues. I just saw my auntie over there like, hey! I was like, good God. See, I can't deny energy. I can't deny that certain things can put you in an energy. And I don't deny that. I just, you know what I'm saying?
But it's a gift to be a good prayer.
Man, this world is so filled with the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like human beings, it's like we have a light inside of us that is guided by something, you know what I'm saying? And take that with whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? But like, I do feel like human beings, we got a fire in us, something in us that keep us going. Like, have you ever seen what the human looks like without the body?
Yeah.
Like just the skeleton and all the nerve endings and shit like that. You tell me, how the hell did that, you know what I'm saying, be able to build all of this? You get what I'm saying? And then to have a certain light that can make you have a certain light that can make you feel certain ways. I do feel like that if you get a bunch of people in here and they start, you know what I'm saying, having a prayer, regardless of your religion, having a prayer, I feel like you're gonna feel something. Anytime you got a bunch of people congregating together and everybody's on one sync,
you're talking about energy.
Yeah, you're gonna feel that because I've gone to Christian churches.
Talking about frequency.
Yeah, like we all on the same frequency. I've gone to churches and the pastor was saying something that touched me. You know what I'm saying? Like about a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And I done shed tears before. You know what I mean? I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not above feeling shit. Like, I love the energy. Like, if it's good energy, I'm going to feel that shit, bro. Like, I'm not turning down no energy. Give me the pray. Give me the pray, man. Give me that shit. So don't ever think that, he don't believe in this. Nigga, pray for me. I need it at all times.
He prays for you every day.
I was just praying for you while you was talking. I've been because,
pray for me.
Let him use you.
If your mom start praying with me, nigga, I ain't gonna cry. Nigga, I'm gonna cry. I cried on Thanksgiving low key. You know what I'm saying? Because my fucking aunt started talking about my uncle, and it started fucking me up a little bit. And just, my dad started praying, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Do you think the older that you're getting, the more easy it is for you to cry?
Fuck yeah, I cry.
Man, you know
all
how
the time.
emotional I am?
It's so crazy.
I'm mad.
I used to be the hardest nigga out. Okay,
let me watch a TikTok video of somebody buying their dream car.
Man,
I watched what?
You know, I'm doing the military thing, right? So I watched this girl. The dude not have no family to come tap his shoulder. You know, when they graduate.
Oh, them things get me.
And this girl, she was there for her brother, and she saw him over there, and she walked over there, and he was just sitting there bawling, crying, and like when she touched him, that nigga body just collapsed. He was like, I ain't got no family, I don't got nobody.
Dang.
Man, that shit, man, my heart, I'm just like, here, take it. Just take it. Just take it from me, man, please. And next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I am boo-hoo crying on both sides of my eyes. That's how you know it's real. Like, my nose is running and shit.
I think I be crying over stuff that don't even really be enough to be crying for. And I really feel like I'm just super attached now. And I'm kind of upset because How I Married Your Mother is off of Netflix now, and I was getting into the 2nd season, and they had one episode, and I can't even remember what happened. I was just like, oh! It's like, oh my God.
When you stop trying to hold back your tears, like whenever you know how when you were a kid and you didn't want to cry, and then your head start hurting and your veins, like when you get older, you let that go, because it's like you deserve to be able to release.
We have these
in the form of tears.
To
like you
feel all the feels.
Nigga, I cry every Mother's Day. Every Mother's Day.
I actually love crying though. Like it feels good.
And we're all crying for different reasons.
But sometimes I get those grief cries, and I don't like those because I can't control those. I can be fine 1 minute, and next thing like I'm trying to hold back tears because I'm in the middle of fucking Target or somewhere. You feel me? I'm at the damn restaurant.
But when you cry, does it make you feel better?
Not when grieving. Grieving don't. Nah, you gotta really relax yourself and chill. That shit, because that I used to cry so much randomly that I'm in therapy for. I go to therapy every Wednesday, so you know I'm in therapy for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know when it was gonna stop. I didn't know when the grief would stop for me because like, it never stops. But I couldn't just keep on existing, and I'm with my kids riding down the road, and now I'm in this bitch trying to hold back tears, eyes red, and I'm all fucked up, man. And that shit be fucking up my day.
This was reminding me of my grandma's funeral. When my grandma died, you know I blacked out grabbing the casket.
Oh, damn, nigga.
Yeah. No, I blacked out. No, not blacked out, like at the casket, crying, woke up, hand on the casket, blinked back out. I'm being walked to my what's name, because when my grandma died, like never was sick. I never seen my grandma cough, nothing. Went on a cruise. Came back the next day, had an episode and died. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is my side. You know, Timmy. This is that side of the family and all that. So it was a very emotional moment. And you know, it's crazy because I've lost a lot of people that I've lost in the family has been to like murder. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different type of grief. But then when you start to lose like the grandparents, you know what I'm saying? But then you know, I don't know what it's like to grieve a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's all different levels. Grieving a cousin, a friend, a grandparent, or a sibling.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
That might be.
Then you got some people. You got some people that are grieving a child. You know what I'm saying? So it's different.
I don't even know how they can just go on anymore.
It's different.
Because I just the other day, I was just like, you just having one of these moments where I was just like feeling grateful about everything in my life, and a major picture I got printed out of his latest school picture. I'm just like, I love him. It just came over me. Yeah. And just to be like, people that lose that, and I only got one. I'm like, well, that's 4 others. I mean, I know you probably still will grieve one, but it's like, it's no more. That's it.
Because everything's changed. I literally like, I had to deal with God with that on some like, yo, you know what, man, I give my kids to you because for me, if the things that you love most in this world is kind of like when you have an unhealthy love for him, it's like you're giving the devil ammo. Like, okay, cool, so I'll attack him with that. Now I'll give you ideas like, what if they get in the car, man? Just all of that nonsense. You feel me? So yeah, man, just, you know, it's a lot of people out here grieving, especially the holidays, Christmas coming up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just to know that you're driving past people every day that really could be grief stricken, and
Man.
you just, you know what I'm saying?
My therapist told me like I have a lot of death in my past. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Lost my brother, my sister, my mother.
Actually, I never even thought about the sibling side of that.
Yeah, I lost my brother to sickle cell. I lost my sister to sickle cell. I lost my mother. I lost my baby mother. I lost my close cousin to a heart attack at 31 years old in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? We lost friends, nigga.
For sure.
Like, we've lost friends, a lot of friends. Like,
A lot of friends.
I was just thinking about so my workout crew. It's more than 5 of us, but it's like 5 of us that are the closest, and I'm the only girl in that group that has their dad. All their dads have passed away.
Oh my God, I just had to do life insurance for my dad.
I have to do life insurance for my dad. I'm
Yeah,
his
get on that
POA
shit.
right now.
Yeah, that shit is hard to deal with because my dad is old as shit right now, man.
Your dad's 70?
My dad is like 76, 77.
Yeah, my dad's 71.
And man, grief is weird because like when I was growing up in high school, my mom was so sick to the point where I prepared myself as much as I could for my mom's death, but then she didn't die. So I kind of had to learn. It's like,
Nigga, my mama won't sick.
yeah. So
Crazy.
it's hard. But then for me, then another one of our best friends, KG, his mom was sick the same time that my mom was sick, and his mom passed. You know what I'm saying? So the feelings is so weird. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because my mom is she might still have a hospital visit now, but it's sometimes that little 15-year-old child in me try to creep up and be like, "Are you still prepared?" And you got to kind of push that down, like
You're never prepared for that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
never.
And then then like you said,
one day I was with my mama.
Yeah.
And then she was gone the next, and it was during COVID, so I couldn't even be in there. I couldn't even see my mom when she died. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was fucking weird.
So it was only 5 years ago.
As soon as I came home from prison, and my family didn't tell me that my mom cancer had came back. So I found out while I was in prison that she had got cancer again. I didn't know it was that bad until I came home, and like she was walking and talking, and I thought shit was cool. And then she went there for a regular routine. Something happened, and then she didn't leave. She didn't come out the hospital. She died at Chippenham.
Man, and a beautiful moment that I would, I don't want to get too emotional, but a beautiful moment with Steph's mom and dad. And Steph was locked up. I don't even know if Steph even noticed, but I just stopped by there one day, and I had the twins, and I had them in the car seat, and I was going back home to the city, and I just stopped by, and they was there. I knocked on the door, and I just walked in with the kids. And just showed Steph was in jail. I just showed his mom, the kids and all that, and that's just a beautiful moment that I have. But man, Steph's mom was a good woman, a loving woman.
A church going woman. Christian woman.
Yeah, I remember going going to the house after because I didn't make it to the funeral, but me and my son went to the house, and I could everybody was outside. You just could feel the love, the happiness of the memory, but you could feel when something like that leaves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The impact. The impact.
I didn't cry until the funeral. That funeral fucked me. When they closed the casket, it fucked me up because I knew that was gonna be the last time I ever saw my mama. And then when I touched her, she was just so cold.
I don't like seeing people in caskets. I don't like that because I just felt like they don't look the same, and now I'm forever remembering this.
Man, my mom's looked beautiful. Like she looked like she wasn't even.
My uncle did not look like himself.
She didn't even have makeup on. Her skin was just flawless. You know what I'm saying? That happened. But Amber died though. Nigga, I think I cried for like a month straight. I couldn't even leave the house. That was a grief that I didn't even know I had because I thought my mama took all that grief out. But when Amber died, nigga, I don't think I could leave my house because I used to just cry from the time I woke up until the next day, just constant crying. I remember one day Archie came to my crib and I couldn't even talk, my nigga. I couldn't even get the words out. Like I was just so broken. Like somebody took my heart and just ripped it. And I was really fucked up because it was her mama. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta see her deal with that shit. And that shit was just like, damn. Now my mama I'm grieving my mama, and she grieving her mama, and I'm grieving her mama. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know.
So she passed after your mom?
She passed like 2 months later.
Yeah. Oh.
We had the funeral for my mama, and like 2 months later we had the funeral for Amber. And what's crazy is I had talked to Amber the day before. She told me to come get Nori. I couldn't come get her that night because it was too late. But I said I'm gonna get her the next day. And then her parents fucking called me crying, saying that she died. And the last thing I talked to Amber about was that how her dad was gonna make her relapse because he just kept fucking being an asshole to her, being mean to her, telling her that she was worthless and that she needed to go overdose. So she went out to get high. And she did too much and fucking overdosed. And you know what I'm saying? You know, you do drugs like heroin and shit like that, you don't do it for a long time, you can't come back and do the same amount that you did. She came back and thought she could just get right back in the mix and fucking died. And thank God the dude that she was with dropped her off at the hospital and didn't just throw her off on the side of the road. Some people was pissed off at him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he need to go to jail. I don't think he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, man, y'all was getting high together. Y'all both made a decision to get high together. And you know what I'm saying? I guess when y'all got high, you didn't die, but she did. And all I can say is thank you for bringing her to the hospital and doing things the proper way. Because most junkies would have dropped her off, would have threw her out the car on the side of the road somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I mean? That was I think when I first came home from prison, that was probably the most traumatic situations I've ever dealt with back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't function for a good little minute. And I ain't gonna lie, Zoe used to come over and just sit. He used to just come over and sit, and I would just be in there crying. Like I couldn't handle it. I couldn't deal with the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't on no suicide shit, but and then one day I walked out the crib and I was trying to just get some air, and I had my dog with me. I had a bulldog, and I was walking out, and they was filming some movie across the street from my crib. It was like some movie about fentanyl and heroin, the effects of like how doctors fucked up people's lives. It was a movie. It's a legit movie. I'm gonna find the name of it, but it was shot right there. You remember in my old apartment on Belmont, it's that abandoned building right next door. They shot that shit right in there. You know what I'm saying? At the Mosaic. It's a abandoned joint right there, and they shot that. And I'm walking, and he was like, I asked him what he was doing, and he told me he was shooting the movie. And mind you, I am walking around with tears in my. I couldn't stop crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter, I'm just walking my dog, fucking crying, bro. He was like, "You good? You all right?" And I told him what was happening. He was like, We're literally shooting a movie about the effects of fentanyl and heroin on the community. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know. I couldn't hold a conversation without fucking crying. You know what I mean? Like lips trembling. And when I found out Amber died, they told me to come get Nori. Came and got Nori. She's crying because her grandparents can't control themselves. Like they just like her grandmother on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
That's
screaming,
traumatic.
Fucking the granddad crying, screaming. But I understood. Like your daughter just died, and nigga, like I ain't gonna say that on the air, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Whatever.
Yeah, we got it.
You know what I'm saying. But I felt the guilt in him. You know what I'm saying. I felt that shit. You know what I'm saying. But that was some rough. That was probably like I'd have been shot some shit of times. None of that shit matches up to 2020, the year of 2020.
Yeah.
None of that shit matches up for that. Cause man, I wasn't the same. I had to go to therapy and everything, bro. Like that shit ripped a hole in my soul, nigga. Like that shit fucked me up, man. Cause we was trying to start the podcast again, and I just couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So when I got Nori, me and Zoe was on the way to Jasmine's house. You know what I'm saying? We was on the way to Jasmine's house, and then I think I was so in shock. I was like, no, I can't go home right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna go to Jasmine's house. And can you imagine? I walk in, everybody's like, hey, and Nori is 4. And it's like she knew something happened to her mom, but it was, you know how like kids' attention span is really short. So she at the party with me, and we just sitting here and like so like everybody just chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I still have yet to process how serious this situation is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like what am I going to do? So then like the day after, that's when like I started feeling shit. The day she died, I was just confused. But the day after, that's when I was like, yo, this shit is getting real.
Yeah.
Like, and I have full custody of 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck am I going to do? At that time, I'm going broke. I don't have no money. I don't even know how. Like, before my mama died, London was living with my mom. So when she died, London had to come live with me. And I was in a situation where I'm with a shitty fucking ex-girlfriend. My whole life was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with somebody that didn't even want me to parole to a house that I fucking paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who I gave everything to. And when my mom died, you know what I mean? They made me feel like them going to my mom's funeral with me was a sign of pity for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt at that time. I felt like, you know, like, she didn't want to be with me. But the reason why she didn't break up with me at that point was because she felt like it was a bad time. Yeah. So I felt like her being there. But when Amber died, she ghosted me. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with that on my own. You know what I mean? I remember my homegirl, Jalissa. I don't even know Jalissa. But she hit me. And she was like, yo, like, are you all right? I'm going to bring you a care package for what, you know what I'm saying, about your mom and Amber. So she came over to the crib. And, like, when I opened the door, bro, like, nigga, I was crying, you know what I'm saying? And that girl came in there and just stood with me for like 3 hours, gang. Like 3 hours, just like making sure the girls was good. Cause I was neglecting my kids, gang. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting out the bed. I wasn't even feeding my dogs. Like I was just laying in the bed for days. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been in a depression that deep since then. But that was one of the deepest depressions I ever got into. And it's because I felt alone. I felt like I was by myself. I ain't had nobody to put any of this shit on, to deal with it. And it's like, who can I deal with? Who can relate to this? Yeah. You feel me? So, but I went to fucking therapy and got my shit together. You know what I'm saying? And things passed on, you know what I mean? She in therapy, you know, we went and got her help and then had to get London therapy because she had to watch me go through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, God bless me. You feel me? And I end up, next thing, when my mom died, I had no idea about insurance money. Next thing you know, that insurance motherfucking kicked in, nigga. Oh my God. I was like, I can finally breathe. I can relax. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about money right now. I'm good. And then, like, we started doing the podcast, and the podcast became a little bit of my therapy. And then, like, life just started going up. It just started going up. It's like everybody I met after 2020, you know, kind of just like, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I needed that shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it was like deep depression, nigga. Like, And it's crazy because even though I was that depressed, you know, I never want to contemplate suicide. I didn't have that in me. You know what I mean? I didn't have that in me because I felt like that was a bitch ass move. And who gonna take care of my kids? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally the only blood that they have on this earth.
I hate to be selfish, but that would have hurt me. That would have pissed me off.
It would have pissed me off. That's how I felt about my homeboy that did that. You know what I'm saying? It's unforgivable to me. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, what are we doing? But I could never I could never just leave my children abandoned like that. So, you know, and I feel like everybody that came into my life after that shit was here for a reason. Cause I was like, my life has gone up, bro. Like, nigga, I'm fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking successful. Like, all my friends are doing good. Like, everybody in my circle is doing good. Even though this might be your last episode, nigga, you're doing good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I signed up for a master's program.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you doing good. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of good things came around me after the fact. And I always contribute that to Amber and my mama whispering. That's what my grandma used to say, whispering in God's ear. You know what I'm saying? Like giving God a little note for me. You know what I'm saying? And cause I keep winning, bro. I keep winning. Like I be winning in situations that I thought I was gonna lose in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just keep winning, and I be feeling like it's some otherworldly shit, bro. Because, I mean, bro, think about who can survive. I've been shot 5 times in my life, bro.
Tupac.
You know what I'm saying? Tupac, yeah, but shit.
Tupac's dead now, though.
He's dead now.
Well, I'm talking about the first time he got shot.
Yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? I've been shot some shit of times at, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, I'm walking. The doctors told me I wasn't going to walk again. Nigga, I'm walking, I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? I can kick a nigga in the face right now. In the same leg they said wasn't going to work. I think I had severe nerve damage in this leg. I didn't move this. I got shot in May. I didn't move this leg until goddamn September. This leg was just dead. It wouldn't move. And when they finally started moving again, I had to have a surgery for them to figure this shit out. But they couldn't figure this shit out. It took a man that just so happened to be at VCU MCV. That's another thing I'd be like, what the fuck? Because this man is a doctor. He didn't even speak English.
Yeah.
He's from Germany. He was doing MCV is a medical school.
Yeah.
He was doing like a class. He's like a world renowned surgeon. He was doing like a class, and the Dr. Munasami, shout out to him, the only Indian guy I like, him and Zoe. They came.
That was a wild statement.
They came, and he was like, I want to show you this patient. And he looked at my leg, and then he started touching it. He was like, do you got any reflexes? Like, you don't got no reflexes in this leg. And he was like, I think you might have a quadricep tear. It might be fully torn. Dr. Munasami like, let's do some x-rays and figure this out. Man, nigga put me in surgery the next day. Come on, bro. Like, the doctors was trying to figure. I was taking classes on how to survive, how to live my life in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? I was at MCV doing physical therapy, learning how to transport my body from a wheelchair to a bathtub. I had to learn this stuff because this is going to be my life now. And I didn't even want to tell people that I was going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. I just told people, I'm going to get better. But no, sorry. But nah, like, nigga, I was facing on living the rest of my life in a wheelchair. That's what they was telling me. And grace of God, boy. Grace of God.
Man, that was beautiful, man. And man, Steph, you've been my friend for a while. I'm proud of you. Leela, I'm proud of you, Leela. You feel me? We're gonna actually give you the floor to close it out. You've been with us for 2 years. You've definitely enjoyed.
Say goodbye to good old Tits McGee.
Yep.
Oh, they're gone. They've been gone. They said bye last year.
We enjoyed you these past 2 years. Definitely came and shook things up on the podcast. Held your own. We proud of you. You feel me? You know we still in your corner in whatever you do. You feel me? Of course, when there's separation, you know there's gonna be gaps in between when you talk, but you know it's all love. So we want to give you the floor right quick to just, I guess, speak to the audience and I guess say your farewell. I guess.
Well, I really had a great time. When Jonathan came to me and asked me about doing it 2 years ago, I was like, yeah, that sounds like it'll be fun. And we met up at, what was the place?
Right there.
The Village.
Yeah.
And it was an instant connection. We had a great conversation, and all of our conversations have been really great, you know, since then. So I don't feel like we've had any bad conversations. It's been a really good ride. You know, things happen in life, and you know, you have dreams and you have aspirations, and like things shift and like goals shift, and you know, I found out that I literally can make shit happen. I mean, I really can. I say it, I stick to it, and I do it. And I feel like it started with my fitness journey, and I feel like it was a really strong testament, because it's like the discipline that you have to transform your body. You can translate that to everything, to your career and to your love life and to your faith. I mean, everything. It just across the board. My discipline is A1, and then I started applying that to the different pies. You know, the career, and it's up. I'm rich, actually. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a ride, but I love you guys, and I really appreciate you guys for even having me on here. But yeah, I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, man. We're gonna miss you, man. It was good. It was good while it lasted. And
It was.
You'll be back eventually. They always come back.
Little pop-in episode. Just to show your face. Don't be estranged.
I'm gonna come back. I'm 200 pounds. You'll be like, what happened to up.
I'm definitely gonna say what
It's
the
gonna
fuck
be a
happened to
conversation. You cut back 200 pounds.
Damn. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's like a 2-hour episode, y'all.
Yeah.
It is. Was it 10
It's
o'clock?
alright, man. We
Yeah,
out of
it's
this
10 o'clock.
motherfucker, man. It's peace, y'all. We love y'all. Peace.
It's getting lit, 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 it's getting lit. It's the Savage Report. It's the Savage Report. The Savage Report is the #1 podcast in the city. It's so gritty.